Hello everyone, I am just cooking here. Welcome on my kitchen. I'm just cooking my breakfast, but I think this is gonna be my lunch as well. I'm not sure because it's a little bit late. Again, I'm working on my morning routine. It's a journey. I still didn't I cannot perfect it, my morning routine, but it's okay because I am learning. So today my breakfast is, I'm just going to share with you. I'm not trying to how do you say that? Ginugutom. What's that? Starve myself. Okay, I actually eat a lot, but more often, but more vegetables. So this is purely egg whites. Purely egg whites. Yeah, I have the carton here. It's just purely egg whites. I don't eat the yolk. For now, I think until next week. Yeah, because we cannot diet forever, right? Yeah. So it's just for this few, I think for 3 months, I'm gonna be doing, everything is so clean. Everything, like no sugar, no salt. Everything is just clean just to lose the fats, all most of the fats in the body. So what I do is, if you're wondering what's the taste, so I love onions, so I put a lot of onions. I love onions. So onions, broccoli, and bok choy. Where is my, here? And then I don't put salt, I don't put pepper. You can put pepper. And then I have this Clubhouse. It's still salt free, so it tastes like a steak. Yeah, and then as usual, I'm gonna drink my water. So this is a nice pan because I could flip it. There. I'm going to flip it because this is the skill that I learned. Oh yeah, not yet. Okay, let. Anyway, yeah, so what am I going to say? Yeah, so I'm just very hungry. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock, so I need to be done eating. And what else? Yeah, so one thing, I have a massive awareness over how some people have anxieties, how some people have depression, is because, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a counselor, but it just I've just learned this a lot as I walk through my journey on self-healing, self-awareness, self-breaking free from what's holding me back, and to the life of wholeness. So I'm now designing the kind of woman that I wanted to be. So I know this is kind of deep. Yeah, so one of the things that, no, not one of the things, I think I have learned that, where I know where is it coming from, anxiety and depression, is because, first of all, what do we say to ourselves? Like, what do we see? What's our self-worth? First, yeah, if it actually comes from how we were rewired, maybe from a childhood. If our environment is always, it's not really life-giving, is always negative, or is always like, the words that, the languages that we use at home, if it's not intentional and it's like, oh, life is hard, like that, like, oh, you are stupid, or you're lazy, or I'm lazy, I'm fat. Like, if we since childhood, if we always hear this from maybe the caregivers who is taking care of us, and then our family, or in schools, it's going to rewire in our brain, and when we grow up, it's going to be the norm. So yeah, that's just one of the things. And then also, when we don't know our self-worth, we talk bad about ourselves, and then we're trying to please other people, we're trying to prove something, we are trying to, hold on, oops, yeah, we're trying to prove something, we're trying to perfect just to accept someone else. Maybe we need to win their heart, maybe we need to win their love, their acceptance for us. So again, it's coming back from our self-worth. What do we see ourselves? And we always see our worth from what others' opinion of ours. So that's something that I have the massive awareness. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, this is really, really full. So we will see. There you go. Yes. Yeah. Now I'm just smelling it. I feel already full. Yeah, like, I don't know. I will be full right away. So anyway, yeah, so that's just what I want to share. For people who is asking, oh, I don't know why I'm anxious, I have anxiety, it's because it's the mental health. It's actually rooted from how do we see ourselves. So if we grow up like that, like, we're always proving, and then we don't know how to manage our mind, we don't know how to manage our thoughts and our emotions. Instead of we are managing our emotions, the emotions is managing us. And yes, and that's something that is actually just a skill that we need to learn, and it's not taught in schools. There's no subjects about how to show up, how to manage critics, how to overcome comparison and competition, how to actually say no, and yeah, those things. And yeah, I have a lot of something to share, but yeah, I know I'm practicing my speaking skills, but I have a massive growth, self-awareness about where is it coming from. And if we don't know how to manage our mind, if we don't learn the skill of how to manage our thoughts, our emotions, our behavior, and then we're trying to please other people, we cannot say no. We're gonna be so tired, we're gonna be so exhausted, and then it's not only ourselves, it's going to also affect our family, our children, our spouse, and then yeah. So yeah, that's and also with what are we putting in our minds, what are we watching, what are we listening, what's the environment are we living in, also what foods are we taking in our body. It's really, really a lot of work, actually, but I tell you that it is possible to overcome all these things. We just need to learn the skills of saying no, the skills of managing our mind, the skills of actually not be controlled by our emotions. And yeah, there's a lot of things. How do we manage our home? How do we filter the things that we listen to? And yeah, that's the journey where I am at. So yeah, here I'm ready to eat, and then I'm gonna go and see you again later on. Thank you so much. Bye.